Well, hello, community. How are you guys doing today? It is me, Elle, and it is such a lovely day, guys. This is the day after the eclipse, and even though it's raining here, it's still a beautiful day to me, just because it's the day after the eclipse and I got to live through it. So, yay. I know you guys are just like, okay, Elle, why are we looking at handsome little Ryder? And why are we looking at these items next to the baby's head? And I assure you, ladies, he's fine. But I had gotten an email early this morning from one of my subscribers. Hi, hon. Good morning. And she had asked me a really good question. And I thought it was too long to answer, typing. So I just wanted to kind of answer the question here on video for her if she's watching. So before I go into what the question was, I just wanted to show you guys Ryder. And if you're new to my channel, I've had Ryder for about 2 or 3 years now. Or 2, maybe 3, I'm not sure. The older I get, the less my memory works, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, and he was an eBay baby, and he was very inexpensive. He is the Paisley Sculpt by Denise Pratt. I do not know who his artist is because everything on his auction was anonymous. So I took a really big chance on bidding on him, and I actually won. And I didn't think he'd be all of that, but when I got him and opened his box, he was just like, oh, too precious. So here he is, and he's just got on a really cute little light blue short set with a giraffe on it, and it's got some glasses on him, and it says Mr. Giraffe, and I think he just looks adorable. So, okay, guys, on to the purpose of this video. So Ryder is sitting next to 2 products that I use in my home. Please forgive the one over here because I already took one out, but I just wanted to use it just to show. So the question that was asked to me was, what are some of the ways or some of the things that I do to save money to be able to remain a reborn mommy, collector, enthusiast, hobbyist, and all of these things? So I thought about it and I thought about it, and I'm like, how can I, how do I save money? So I took the time and I went over some things, and here's what I came up with. These are just my ways of cutting corners and saving a couple of pennies here and there. So here goes. This is what I usually do. When I go shopping for anything for the house, I try to buy the cheapest but the most, effective household products that I would need in my house. And I start with like the garbage bags, because garbage bags are going in the trash. So I kind of feel like, why should I spend a whole lot of money on something that I'm going to throw away and on something that I'm going to throw something away in? So what I've learned to do is I get these value packs, and I get these at my dollar store. Different General Dollars and dollar stores carry different brands, but this one is called the Smart Value, and I got 38 bags for $1.99. Now, I will mind you, these are not the best plastic bags, but they're not the worst either, just for trash. So for 38 bags for $1.99, to me, that's a steal. Another way I cut corners is I buy the cheaper brand toilet paper. I'm sorry, guys, if this is TMI or not about the Reborns, but the Big Roll brand toilet tissue is really good and economical because you get 4 rolls in there and you only pay $1.75. I think I paid for that. And those rolls last me forever and ever and ever. Like, this will last me. This is the day after the eclipse. This will probably last me going until the end of the month. I don't have to go buy anymore, which is great. Now this is all just for someone who is on in a single family household, if you have a huge family, by no way, it probably won't work for you. But because it's just me and I am on a single household, these things work good for me. So that's what I buy. I also buy the cheaper brand of laundry detergent. I don't buy Tide, or sometimes I'll buy the Game, but mostly I use the Arm& Hammer, and it's really good. It smells really good. It has OxyClean, it has baking soda, and it gets the job done, and it's not very expensive. And sometimes I'll buy it in bulk. I'll buy like 2 or 3 of them, and you get like 2 or 3 of the big 32 loads for like $10 to $15 compared to one, 5 load or 6 load of Tide. So that's what I usually get for household things. Same thing with bleach. I'll get the off-brand bleach because at the end of the day, bleach is bleach is bleach is bleach. It all has the same bleach ingredient. So those are just some of the things I'll do in the house. I'm trying to hurry up and go through this because I don't want the video to be too long. I'm already 10 minutes in almost. Okay, what else do I do? I have a single cup coffee maker that I purchased from Family Dollar about a year ago. And let me tell you how it saves me money. I was always running out of coffee filters. I know, like, right? How do you run out of something that you get 1,000 of for $1? Yeah, I did. So it would frustrate me to no end when I really needed my cup of coffee and I couldn't have a cup of coffee because I was out of filters, and it might have been that day where we had a bad storm and you couldn't get to the store, anything like that. So when I found the single cup coffee maker, you don't have to buy a filter. It already comes with a reusable filter. You just pour your coffee in, make your cup, dump it, clean it, and put it back in your coffee machine. And you can make another cup. You can make as much as you want. And it was only, I think it was like $10 I paid for it, but it saved me from buying coffee filters. And to me, every little bit helps, even if it is saving $1 here and there. I buy, let's see what else. I buy shoes that are not very expensive. Like I'll go to Dunham's. Here in Michigan, we have a lot of Dunham's, or Walmart, or wherever I'll see some cute gym shoes for like 10, 25, maybe $30. I'm on it because that's what I buy. And what I can do is I can buy a couple pair. That way I won't, necessarily run down the first, one pair. I'll have a couple, and I spent less than $100 and I got 3 or 4 pair of shoes I can switch out in. So I do that. The next thing I did was guys, and I know this might sound crazy to you guys, to a lot of you guys, but I ditched my cable. I tried all the cable companies. I tried Comcast. I tried Dish. Every cable company out there, and it all came back to the same conclusion for me, that it's expensive. And what I found is I wasn't getting much satisfaction out of cable. They would show some of the newer movies, but most of the time it was a lot of older movies. And I'm a movie buff fanatic. I've been in the movies since I was a kid. So I've pretty much seen every movie imaginable that you can see. So what I did was, when I got rid of the apps, I was basically just online. So what I found was, just being online, you could find sites that have the same movies that cable have. You can actually get the apps, HBO, Cinemax, Stars. They have apps online that you can get, and you only pay like $5.99 a month, and you watching the same movies at the same time as the cable providers are. I know, because I sat and I watched. I had my tablet and I was watching TV, and the same movies that were on cable, on Comcast, DirecTV, Dish, it was on the apps. And the apps actually are a lot better because they have to update a lot more often than the cable does. So the apps run me $5.99, and for like $10, $15 a month, I can watch HBO, Cinemax, and Stars. Whoop, whoop. What else do? I do a lot of DIYs. I do my own hair. And I have a lot of hair. If some of you guys have known from my previous videos, I do have a lot of hair, and it's not always easy to maintain or manage, just because of my health situation with my back and my neck. But Nonetheless, I still do it. And I don't buy the most expensive shampoos because for me, and this is just for me, my opinion, my hair, I find that I don't have to buy the most expensive brand shampoos because at the end of the day, when you read the ingredients, like I said, they all have the same ingredients in it. So what I do is I don't buy the cheapest. I can't get it from the dollar store because, that stuff doesn't work. But I do go in the beauty supplies or in Target or wherever, and I will scroll through something that's not as expensive, not cheap, but kind of like in the middle. Excuse my nails, guys. I'm in the middle of a DIY. So I use Cream of Nature for my hair, and it's $7.99. It has argan oil. It's sulfate free, and it's the shampoo that I use. I also will use the conditioner to this because it does really, really good in my hair. And like I said, just certain products I don't spend a lot of money on. I do my own nails, guys, and if you're interested in those kind of videos, because like I said in another video, I have a lot of passions. Am I talking too long? I'm sorry, guys. I have a lot of passions. I love art and hair and nails, and I found a way to DIY my own nails without going to the salon and spending all my money. And if you guys would like to see a video about that, leave a comment below and I will do it. Next thing is no fast food. I tend to cook a lot of my food, and I might go out to the restaurants every now and again, but fast food on the general whole, no. I only take what I plan on spending in the grocery stores and wherever, Walmart, wherever I'm going. I only take a specific amount because I found that when I just have all my money with me, guess what? When I'm in the store, I'm going to spend all my money. I have no self-control. I have no discipline when it comes to spending at all, especially when it comes to these little guys here. I have no self-control. I'm horrible, I know. So that's what I do. And I don't use my credit cards. I only use my credit cards for something I have to do major with the house. I like if I had to, when I did the roof, to the house and like the floors and the carpet and everything out then. But just on general, I don't use my credit cards. I use debit card and that's it. So guys, I'm sorry this wasn't about the reborns, but I really, really wanted to answer the question that I was asked in the most best way that I could think, and what better way than to share with you guys. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go. If you stuck it out with me, thank you. I appreciate you so, so very much, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do. So take care, guys, and I will see you in my next adventure. Bye, guys.